Imagine crossing a river where 300 ancient killing machines lie in wait beneath the surface. Their eyes locked on your every move. You're impossibly thirsty, your herd is restless, and the only path to survival means wading through water that promises almost certain death. This isn't a nightmare. This is the reality millions of wildebeest face annually during one of Earth's most spectacular and brutal natural events. Welcome to the Grumeti River, where nature's perfect predator has perfected the art of turning desperation into dinner. Each year during the dry season, when drought transforms the southern Serengeti into a parched wasteland, an unstoppable biological force begins moving northward. Over 2 million wildebeest, driven by an overpowering need to find fresh grazing lands, converge on the rivers separating Tanzania from Kenya. For most of this treacherous journey, the herds face lions, hyenas, and countless other predators. But nothing, absolutely nothing, compares to what awaits them in the Grumeti River. An undisturbed wildebeest can drink approximately 8 liters in a single session, transforming their bodies from stressed, dehydrated creatures into somewhat sated travelers. As confidence builds from each successful drink, animals become dangerously complacent, oblivious to what lurks directly beneath them in the murky depths below. The herd grows bewildered as an unfamiliar danger suddenly erupts around them. Many wildebeest have never encountered crocodiles before. The overwhelming horror that unfolds is matched only by the profound confusion about what is actually happening. And this, inevitably, is never the first attack. In the Grumeti River, approximately 300 hungry Nile crocodiles maintain permanent residency, each one a specialized predator with millions of years of evolutionary refinement, working exclusively toward predatory perfection. Wildebeest react to crocodile attacks in fundamentally different ways than they respond to terrestrial predators like lions. The adults seem fundamentally uncertain about the magnitude of the danger they face. A young calf, consumed by an overwhelming biological need to quench its thirst, allows desire to overcome any instinctive fear it may harbor. Evolution designed calves with an imperative to drink, but it never prepared them for supernatural patience personified. The crocodiles maneuver around the herds with deceptive ease, moving with calculated precision beneath the surface. These ancient reptiles are not mere reflexive hunting machines. They are intelligent predators capable of plotting complex attack strategies with precision. A strike can materialize at virtually any second, delivered from depths invisible to prey species operating in an alien medium. Despite the carnage unfolding around them, somehow the mother and calf survive through luck and sheer numbers. They instinctively stampede back onto the plains, leaving the river of death behind them. For observing baboons, the spectacle becomes little more than entertainment. They might as well settle down comfortably. The show will continue for hours. A single crocodile requires considerable time to successfully subdue and consume its victim. But crocodiles are sophisticated cooperative feeders. They work together with remarkable coordination, sharing kills and coordinating hunting strategies. The death roll, a grotesque spiral maneuver executed with frightening efficiency, mechanically breaks prey into bite-sized chunks that even these massive predators can consume. During this spinning rotation, muscles and tendons exploit weaknesses in flesh. Tissue that resists simple tensile pulling yields immediately. When subjected to rotational torque, a large prey animal's own weight works against it as the spinning crocodile uses the victim's mass as leverage. The victim ends up being literally twisted apart by forces exceeding the structural integrity of biological tissues. But aggression often spills over between competing crocodiles, fighting for access to shared kills. Violence erupts as larger crocodiles establish dominance, preventing smaller individuals from feeding on the same carcass. There is no free lunch in the Grumeti River. If a crocodile named Saifu wants to hoard food rather than participate in the communal feeding chaos, he must accomplish it through determined effort and superior intelligence. But he faces a grimly slim possibility that wildebeest will even visit a particular section of river where he maintains his territory. Saifu sits stranded on an island of vanishing water, waiting with an almost supernatural patience while praying that the sound of approaching hooves signals his final chance to eat during this lean season. As the wildebeest begin gathering to drink, Sifu prepares for a classic pit stop hunt, the predator's preferred method of attack during these river crossings. The first step requires careful observation of the arriving herd. Before he submerges himself, he must judge herd size, composition, and the location of vulnerable individuals. But Sifu's approach proves too obvious. The herd panics immediately, recognizing danger with the collective awareness of prey. Animals evolve specifically to detect predatory intent. This is the mistake of an amateur. Hunger clouds his judgment at precisely the wrong moment, and he fails to maintain the stealth essential for successful crocodilian hunting. And then, right in front of him, wildebeest suddenly splash into the water without warning. The pit stop transforms instantly into a rock crossing, the exact location where he successfully captured prey in the past. This time, it's not merely a few stragglers making a desperate crossing attempt. The entire herd follows the leaders across, driven by panic and desperation. An opportunity suddenly presents itself to go big and catch one outright, but Sifu focuses not on calves or weaker individuals. He's targeting a mature male wildebeest. He doesn't think rationally about the monumental risk this decision represents. He calculates only reward. The initial attack cripples the wildebeest and makes him far easier to manipulate. The dry season has significantly impacted water levels. The pool is no longer deep enough for the quick, merciful drowning that normally secures rapid kills. Sifu faces a much bigger problem. 1.5 tons of poolmate, a territorial hippopotamus, who's thoroughly cranky about this commotion, observes the struggle nearby. Every additional twist and turn Sifu executes drains his vital energy reserves, already severely strained from the underwater wrestling match. With no air supply available, Sifu must drown his struggling prey quickly to stop the resistance and placate his increasingly hostile hippo neighbor. The water fills with blood and turmoil, but an angry hippo can literally bite a crocodile into 2 pieces with terrifying ease. Luckily for Sifu, he directs his frustration toward the wildebeest instead, striking the prey animal with devastating force. Peace is momentarily restored to his pool, and Sifu finally has provisions for the lean season ahead, thanks to an unlikely assist from his massive territorial neighbor. When moisture is completely drained from the soil and the sun bleaches grass yellow, the last wildebeest disappear entirely from the horizon. Silence returns to the rivers of the Mara. The crocodiles have established a stockpile against the coming lean times. Rock tags, satisfied with the food they have stolen and shared, settle down for the extended wait. This year, Sifu finally has his own carcass maintained in storage and a supersized ally to help him guard it against competing predators. To remain virtually invisible while hunting, crocodiles close the valves to their 4-chambered hearts, supplying merely enough oxygenated blood to keep vital organs functioning at absolute minimum capacity. By reducing their heart rates to just 2 beats per minute, they can remain submerged for up to 2 hours without requiring a single breath. An eerie, haunting stillness floats over the water surface. Submerged, just centimeters below the surface, a cold-blooded killing specialist patiently awaits its moment. The wildebeest now stare directly into the face of death. Over 1,100 kilograms of concentrated bite force, approximately 5,000 pounds per square inch in large adults, snaps shut on any available limb with prehistoric power. Once clamped within these utterly merciless jaws, virtually nothing escapes. The Grumeti River remains nature's ultimate testimony to the predator that perfection produces when millions of years of evolution work exclusively toward one singular goal: the absolute domination of prey species.